In this video, we're going to be rebuilding a color developer from a 55 series Toshiba color machine. As you can see, we're going to be rebuilding the magenta developer today, and in this case it's a very basic rebuild. Hate to even use the word rebuild at all in this case, because we're simply going to be replacing the developer. And to get started, you got to get the front cover off. Now the front cover, as you can see here, there's a small flange recessed into the front. Just push that in with your finger, and that actually unlocks this black handle, and you can push it to the side and it simply comes out. And underneath you'll see that it reveals a screw. It's a plastic screw. Just take it out. On this lower protrusion here, you can hook your thumb or your fingernail into the plastic, push it down a little bit, and the front cover will simply slide off. Now, to get the cover off, there are no more screws to take out. From this point on, it's just clips. There's a clip here in the front. This clip here that hooks underneath this protrusion on the mag roller, and a hook back here on the back. So just pop that one, and back here you should be able to just pop this one. Sometimes the back one is a little harder to pop. Sometimes you got to do it from the side. There you go. There you are. Now the top here can easily be vacuumed out. You want to make sure you have a toner vacuum. Do not try this with a regular vacuum, as the toner is fine enough that a lot of times the filters in vacuums do not catch it, and it will simply just blow it back out the other side. Toner vacuums have special filters in there that help make sure that the toner is contained within the vacuum. So you want to make sure you're using the proper vacuum. But you can just simply clean out this upper half. You also want to inspect your gaskets. You got several foam gaskets here on the front and the rear, and then you have gaskets along the sides, on both sides of this tray right here. You want to make sure that they're in good condition and not damaged or missing. They will sometimes dry rot and come off, so you want to make sure that those are replaced, or you'll have leakage from your developer. Now in the field, normally what I would do at this point is, of course, you got to get the developer out. Now what I normally do in the field, if you're working in a shop and you have a dump barrel available, that's great. But sometimes we're not all in that position, so if you're out in the field and you're having to do this, what I simply do usually is grab a few sheets of paper and lay them out, overlapping. And then take the developer, go ahead and give it a few turns. Make sure you're turning it in the proper direction. You don't want to damage any seals or anything by turning it in the wrong direction. But you don't know how long this has been sitting there, so you want to make sure it's broke up real good, because it will help. And then simply dump it out, but be very careful. Do not dump it out from a distance. Make sure you kind of hold it close to the paper, otherwise you'll get a cloud full of toner in your face. Now the easiest way to clean off the mag roller is to let magnetism and gravity do it for you. Just simply rotate the developer. It will scrape down. Basically the developer will ride down the magnetic shaft and clean itself off. You can see a barber pole in there, but it will continue to go to the bottom of the developer and continue dumping out. There is a lot of developer in there. And just keep rolling and dumping. Just do this, basically do this until you feel you've gotten out as much as you can by this method. You're not going to get it all out. You get out as much as you can. Okay, and once you've done that, throw the paper away. The kit comes with a plastic bag, so I recommend at that point to use the plastic bag to throw this stuff away with. But simply fold it up as best you can and do your best not to drop it. You do not want to drop it. Alright, for the remainder, go ahead and vacuum the rest of it out, or as much as you can. PM kit will come with new developer, and just get your developer from Magenta. And very carefully pour it into the developer. What I usually do is tilt it back a little bit so that you can pour it down into the trough underneath the mag roller first, and kind of fill that up first so you can spread this all out. And take your rag, make sure that you don't have any of it in these little ridges here along the side. Now the reason you need to make sure that that area is clean is because now we're ready to put the cover back on. And the cover, if you look, has notches. These are supposed to fit over the notches that are on the side of the developer. But it also needs to fit down into these grooved areas and above these clips right here. So the best way to do that is to set it down into the grooved areas first, and then roll it over until it clips into place. And that is easier said than done. But with a little practice, you should be able to manage it without too much trouble. But it can be a bit of a challenge to make sure that that is properly placed and locked. Because what you want to see is, when you're looking at this side, is you want to see that they're all locked into place and that they fit down inside the grooved areas with these lips over these clips. And then once you're done, simply put your cover back on, the toner on it. And there you have it. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you once again for watching our videos. And this is how to replace the developer in a 55 series color developer. So thank you and have a great day.